We go 5 days a week. We go 7 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day in the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone's having a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. To master love, you have to practice love. The art of relationship is a whole mastery, and the only way to reach mastery is with practice. To master a relationship is therefore about taking action, not about attaining knowledge. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We have the Dow Industrials down 300, NASDAQ off 114, S&P's off 35, gold contract down $11.30, trading at $17.81 an ounce. You got silver down 44 cents, $26.13 an ounce. Light sweet crude up 27 cents, $61.62 a barrel. Notes and bonds. 10-year note flat, 132.17. The 30-year up 10 at 158.14 in King Dollar. King Dollar up 192 ticks, trading out at 91.347. Euro's at 120, yen's at 108, and the British pound's at 138 to 1 US dollar. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world? In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Okay, so little tricky market here, folks. You take a look at the SPY. What we have with the SPY is this. Now, this is typical, okay, of a market that is at the beginning of a correction. And specifically what I mean is this, is that you had a slow turn. You know, we come down slightly. We come roaring back yesterday. You get over, well, the S&Ps, the futures, I just brought the futures up. The futures did get over the high, too. That's exactly what ends up happening. You get over the highs of yesterday, which we did. We just ticked them over, too. We did the 41.71. The high of yesterday was 41.67. And then it seems like it comes out of nowhere, folks. And then, bang, it goes down. And you're going to see this morning at 11 o'clock, that's exactly what happens at highs. The thing comes out of nowhere. Bottom line, this has to do, well, market-wise, news-wise, it had to do with a 40% capital gains. And bottom line, S&Ps, they go south. And the thing that is pretty cool here is that if we take a look at this, folks, what you're going to see, and we were talking about this yesterday, is that we had, and this is about as crazy as you get, because what we had done yesterday, let me see this here. Here it is, right? Is it right there? Oh, what day is it? Oh, it's the NQs. 1 second, hold on. Because I got to bring up the NQs. Because that's interesting, because the S&P actually didn't do it. So the NQs are in an ABC structure on the way down. It was a so here it is here. So check this out, man. This is crazy. So if you happen to be in one of our trading rooms, you saw this yesterday morning, that what had happened is that the NQs took out a B point of an ABC structure on the way down. Took it out with volume, ripped it apart, actually, and then immediately buying came right back in. Well, you can see when these high-volume lows are laying out there, man, pay attention to them, because guess what? We went right back down to it. Now, we not only went right back down to it, we have volume at the low out here. This correction's on, man. That's the real bottom line, and it's still going to be tricky, but the correction is on. The NQs at 13,701 still has a high volume low. So what you have here is you still have, well, this would be a new ABC structure on the way down. You still took it out. The bottom line is that lower prices coming at us, man. Pretty wild. Gold contract. What do you have with the gold contract? Gold contract gets down to 1777. You're at 1782. Bottom line, you pull back, you have light volume on the pullback, gold wants higher price. We're going to take a look at the silver market, and that being said, I'm going to get back to that in a second, because in a correction, folks, the bottom line is that you'll get everything corrected, including the gold and silver equities. Silver, we take a look at silver, that's down 45 cents. We've done 80,000 contracts. Let's see what we have here. Silver got a huge bid yesterday. Okay, that's good. Okay, it's much higher yesterday. Okay, so what silver did yesterday, we did 94,000. You're backing down with 80. Silver still wants 30 bucks. Notes and bonds. We take a look at the 10-year first. 10-year note out here. Right now, trading 132.18. Oh, yeah. We're going to... So check this out. When you start... first off, when you're looking for a correction, my take is that we're at the beginning of a correction. If we take the note and bond market and we take a look at it, you still have to pay attention to it, because the bottom line is that if you get into a heavier correction, the bottom line is that you'll see these notes and bonds go up pretty quick. Look what's happening here. You know, yesterday we did 1.2 million contracts. Today you did 1.3. You're pushing into the high, and it's very subtle because you don't have a lot of movement out here, but you have an expansion of volume. When that happens, folks, bottom line, your probability is much higher that you are going topside inside of the note and bond market. We go over to good old King Dollar. We take a look at King Dollar, and what we have with King Dollar is this. King Dollar rejected lower price out here today at 91. You're at 91,348. The number to keep your eye on is the 91,602. What happens at 91,602? That'll get her in the higher range again. My take is that this is building cause to go to lower price, but you want to pay attention to that 91,602 area. Right now, you're at 91,345. And then we go over to the small caps. Small caps actually have a sideways move out here today. Well, actually, this is pretty good, actually. Well, it's pretty good if you're short, meaning that it got to 225, so you got to a higher high. You're going to have lighter volume, and you're going to failure on price. So now what that does, once again, it puts game on the table for 207 inside the IWM, and right now we are running out at 222. Now, let's go take a look at, I think I talk a lot about the aspect that you have the chip stocks bring the NDX 100 up, and they bring it down. So when we're in a situation like this, that things are tricky, like, okay, is the turn here? Is it going to go hit the highs again? What is it going to do? Well, if we go take a look at Micron Tech, just to give you an idea, Micron Tech, folks, just took a B point out of an ABC structure on the way down. So you're down 482. So that's saying that now you also have a high volume low that's laying out here at 80. You're at 84. That brings your probability higher that you're going to continue on the way down. And as we go through the program, we'll see whether they get calls. We'll bring up some more. What you're always looking for is you're looking for confirmation of what your larger picture is. And then when you do have ABC structures that are on the way down, particularly inside the chip business, folks, the bottom line, your probability gets much higher that you're going to be right in your assessment as to where the market's going. Dow down 318, NASDAQ off 126, S&P's off 37.